Okay, George Thomas was born in 1998. He's 18 years old today. Um, I had, pregnancy-wise, I was given tributylene, which is an asthma medicine that stops preterm labor. So we started off the bat not very well. He was full term. Nothing eventful at birth. 8 pounds 6 ounces. Beautiful baby. Went home and I thought I had the best baby on the planet. He slept for 2 months straight, basically. On the 4th day of life, he had a Hep B shot. And I thought I could have 12 of these. I love laying in bed all day and snuggling with the sleeping baby. So I remember the sleepiness. Christmas started to come, and I was trying to take a Christmas picture of him. He screamed the whole time, but the eczema started bleeding from his joints. Every single joint in his body, thrush, a yeast, white in all of his crevices. January 5th, he went in for his 2-month checkup. He got a D-tap. He got not one, not two, but 2 doses of a Hib, along with
at one time.
At one time.
So did they say, sorry, I'm sorry, we're giving you 2 doses?
Nothing. No, I didn't ask any questions whatsoever.
How do you know? You went back over his records?
Looked at his records with Oakland County.
And how old? This is his records, isn't it?
Right. So then I found out that the IPV polio shot is a live virus and was taken off the market in 1999. Then we had Roto Shield, it's called, and that was taken off the market. I read something that actually there were only 7,000 babies that got 3 full doses of the Roto Shield before it was discontinued. So, and mind you, of course there was mercury in every single one of those shots back then also. So George was at 6 months to 9 months. Blank look. I had nieces and nephews that were around to have a comparison, and he just didn't react. Next thing I know, he's sitting in the kitchen floor and he's taking lids of pots and pans, putting them on the Farberware, putting them on the kitchen floor, and with one finger he would cock his head and spin that thing perfectly that it wouldn't drop. Now, we thought he was brilliant. Next thing we know, he's watching his shadow. Lights on and off. Rewinding videos.
Oh, the lights on and off.
Yeah,
I forgot
about that. And not responding to his name. Meanwhile, his brother's coming. So I'm pregnant with my second one. My second one, Charlie, who's 16 and a half, was not vaccinated past 10 months and never had an MMR, and he's more impaired than George, and I'm going to tell you why. I was Rh negative. I had ROGAM. I had preterm labor. I had breathing, or they call it tributylene, for him also. So as I'm giving birth, I'm on the table and I'm ready to push. They're like, whoa, 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 hold on. You had ROGAM. You are Rh negative. And I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. So we have to get 2 rounds of antibiotics through those IVs before this baby comes out. We got it in barely. I gave birth. I just remember everything was fine. He was 8'2", 8'3", and my neighbor walked in and said, "Why is this baby red from head to toe?" And I'm like, I don't know. The nurses have been walking in and out of here nonstop. They would have said something. I brought this baby home, and I don't even remember the first year of his whole life because I was dealing with this one. But we went to the 1-year checkup, and he wasn't making his milestones. All hell broke loose at 13 months. I had a screaming, banshee, baby, high-pitched bang, bang, banging on his crib at night. I was exhausted. My husband was with him all night long while I drove him and had him confined to a car seat for 3 months. We finally ended up, and the biggest thing is that I had this baby that was throwing up bile that smelled like yeast. Constantly. White poop that was as white as that cooler, as a bed sheet. Walking into the hospital going, what is wrong with my baby? I got kicked out of Beaumont Hospital 3 days in a row. They kept me the 4th night, and they have no record of me being there, and I never got a bill. I can't even tell you. I am so blessed by how he's alive. He's alive. It's a miracle. And how high function my kids are with detoxing, diet, and supplements and everything that we did, thank God. And I had a mentor that told me, I'll never forget this. She said, you're going to be raising 2 kids with autism. You're going to be broke. You're going to be bankrupt. You're going to lose your house. And let's tap it off. You're going to have a mother with Alzheimer's you're going to have to take care of. And my mother died of Alzheimer's last August. So this has been a pretty rough patch. And we want our lives back. And I want my kids to be independent. And I'm scared with mandatory vaccines, my kids are not going to be allowed to be independent and live in a group home or be able to collect benefits. I'm scared to death. And it's my job. And they don't have siblings.
All right, well, I want to hear from you as well. Okay, I know it is scary if you sit, but we're not going to think about it like that because that's why we're doing what we're doing. That's why you're telling your story right now, because we're gathering the people of America who are collectively going to say no. We're not going to put vaccines in us. Nothing is going to make us put vaccines in us. So we're going to be strong. There is enough of us. And as for the future, we've got a plan. Haven't we, Josh?
Sure. I'm coming with you.
We have a plan. As soon as we finish the Vaxxed, we'll bring to you the future. It's very nice, a lovely future. So there is a lot of good stuff. We've got to stay positive. We've got to stay positive. And there's some really good people, and you're one of them. And you need to join Periscope, because these people need to love on you. Right, talking of love. Oh no, let's talk to you first, George. We'll do the love in a minute, people. So your happy birthday.
Thank you.
Very happy birthday. Did you get a present today?
No, not that some sort of present. Even though I just got to spend time on my birthday with my favorite mom, so it's been quite an experience. And now I'm like fully grown and an adult, like almost an adult, but I've been very highly experienced with my mom during my childhood and my teenage years.
Do you remember not being able to talk?
I kind of remember a little bit.
Do you remember that thing when you were banging the saucepan lid or whatever? You were spinning it around. Do you remember doing that?
I remember a little bit, like spinning that pot can, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And flicking the lights on and off.
I've done that a couple of times.
And do you know why? It's just for interest, because my child did that as well. Do you know what? And so many people on Periscope, their children would have done the same thing.
I keep like probably stimming a lot, like in my past.
Does it feel good?
It does feel good on me, like for like a couple of days and weeks, but once you get used to it and feel like not like getting used to it, it's pretty hard to figure that out.
Do you stim now?
No.
Do you think you're video talking or you're talking all the time might be a stim?
Yes.
Okay. So
Do
we
you what?
still stim a little bit
Oh.
of talking.
Yes. So like if I have like listen to people in my head, like in my brain right now, that I can't hear in my brain of what's going on. And I just, like, talk out loud automatically so I can hear myself of what's talking in my head. So,
Wow. And what about noises? Do you find outside noises, to run loud?
I am, like, a medium/high, very sensitive person. Like, I get used to the, like, sound, like, if I'm, like, in a noisy crowd, or, like at a sports game or a pep assembly. We just had homecoming last week, that I would be very comfortable with. But if I'm not some sort of comfortable, like, in my interests or my
What you're not interested in, sometimes you want to be removed.
But I'm the same. If I'm not interested in
Yes.
something, I don't want to be around it. You get to learn that. Do you have friends?
huge.
That's great. Now, where do you find friends? I've got lots of people that want friends.
I'm usually a senior in high school, so I remember, like, I know everybody's name, and plus I am also
Keep going, it's just our generator keeps dying.
a huge sports fan, geographer person. Like, if you need to know where to go, like, we're in Michigan right now. If you need to get to, like, from, like, Detroit to Flint, just take I-75 north, or go down south to 75. Basically, just an example.
And someone's knocking on the door. What do you want to be? What profession would you like?
I'm still thinking about college or no college, like, based on how, like, we think about it. Basically, I want to go into, like, maths, like, not into, like, constructions. I just...
You like maths, as in mathematics?
Maps.
Oh, maps. Can you get Patrick, please? Is he out?
No.
Oh, can you text him for me?
Okay, when am I texting?
He's going to sing happy birthday.
Oh, okay.
Ooh.
Yeah,
That's
he's
what
a really
gonna do.
good
He's
singer.
a really good singer.
Very good singer.
I could listen to you all day. You might want to consider doing some videos on some question and answers. A lot of people, I should imagine, a lot of...
We have just started to talk about injury, which we've known about injury for a very long time. But as George is becoming an adult, we are opening up to him and letting him know that he needs to say no to any kind of vaccines and what happened to him and his brother. And
Never let anyone bully you.